students here as ball chasers. We do have some coming down. If we need more, we'll ask for more assistance working the sidelines and the end lines. Thank you. In the first half, visiting Minneapolis South, the Tigers visiting white uniforms defending the South Pole, moving right to left on the field. The Wildcats in the home black uniforms defending the North Pole under the scoreboard, moving left to right. Minneapolis South will kick off to start this game and start the season. Foul called on the Wildcats. We pick Tigers. Minneapolis South. Free kick for the Wildcats.
That's it, just watch.
Runner drop.
Wildcat fans and Minneapolis South fans, change on the Wildcat roster. Number changes. Hunter Goff listed as number 16 is number 17. Dalton Hunstead listed as 17 is number 16.
Welcome to the first game of the Egan Boys varsity soccer season for the 2018 season. Today we have the Egan Wildcats in black facing off against the Minneapolis South Tigers in white for today's match. At this point of the season, everyone's undefeated and no one's been beaten, so this will be a good test for both teams.
Whistle, foul call on the Wildcats. Free kick, Minneapolis South.
Looked like a dangerous play there. Got their cleats up in the air a little bit.
On the kick for the Tigers, Mateo Perez, number 11.
Big boot headed by Jackson Stavros. Got a few new players for the Egan Wildcats here that made it up to varsity this year. Just playing the ball there was number 11, Orlando. It's like a free kick taken by Hunter Goff here, captain, number 17 for the Wildcats, center back. Gets a big leg on it. Up to Sam Ginther. Looks like we'll have a throw-in for the Egan Wildcats. Looks like we got a corner kick for the Wildcats here. First corner kick of the season. Looks like we're bringing in the tall body.
Corner kick for the Wildcats. Their first of the game, first of the season. Jonathan Ginther, number 3, on the kick for the Wildcats.
Good ball by Sam Ginther. It's headed out by the defender. Nice play. Now we got just over the net there. Nice shot on
taken,
net.
Number 10, Ryan Erickson, is out of bounds. Goal kick, Minneapolis South.
Ryan was the team leader last year in scoring for the squad. Hopefully he's going to continue on that this year. He's the big striker up top. Goal kick from Minneapolis South. Played by Adrian Morales with a good head. Back to Hunter Goff. Hunter Goff moving it up to Sam Ginther. And now Ryan Erickson with the ball, making some moves. On the left side to Jake Kolemainen. Nice little service up to the middle. Ooh, good run at it by Dalton Hunstead. Nice defense by Hunter Goff. Looks like the Wildcats are going to try to play a little more of a possession kind of game here. Making some good moves, controlling the ball. Good run by Ryan Erickson. And service to the far corner. Dalton Hunstead on the ball. With time and space. Ooh, good shot by Daniel
Shot taken, number 21, Daniel Gonzalez.
Yes, we can. Yeah, I'm Jeff Coleman and John Ginther. Yep, it's Kolemainen.
Whistle on the play, foul on the Tigers. Free kick upcoming, Wildcats.
All right, here we go. Jackson Stavros with the free kick. Gets a good leg on it, gets it up to the center. Philip Caputo on the ball. Now Jake Kolemainen, a full tap up to Sam Ginther. Nice header to Sam Ginther. Looks like an offside call.
This one on the play offside.
Wildcats are controlling the ball here pretty well.
Free kick.
So they're getting a little bit more opportunity. Like to see a few more on the cage. But it's nice to see the aggression this first bit of the season here in the first 10 minutes of the game. It's Adrian Morales pressuring the ball. And the first shot on net to Jack Hillesheim with the easy save. The outlet to Daniel Gonzalez. Taking some space. Jack Hillesheim was the JV goalie last year, and with Egan graduating their 2 senior goaltenders, we now have Jack moving up to the varsity squad for the season as a starting goalie right now. Good play by Jackson Stavros to knock that out of bounds, giving the Tigers the corner kick here. See how they do on this set play. See how the Wildcats can defend this one.
First of the game for the Tigers from the far side. Moving over to take the kick for the Tigers, Mateo Perez, number 11.
Looks like they're making the run on the back post. And a goal for the Minneapolis South. Looks like Jack Hillesheim went up and just went off his fingertips for the tap-in on the backside. Looks like a little miscommunication there by the backside defenders. The good news is still early. We're only 12 minutes in. Plenty of time to clean it up a little bit and hopefully get ourselves on the scoreboard here. Looks like scoring that for Minneapolis South was number 20, Jude Nair on the backside.
Scoring for Minneapolis South, number 20, Jude Nair. The assist, number 11, Mateo Perez. In the 12th minute, the time of the goal is 11 minutes, 19 seconds.
Good pressure by Sam
Tigers
Ginther.
goal scored by Jude Nair.
Followed up by a slide there by Philip Caputo.
11-19.
Sam Ginther moving down the left side. Looking for the little give and go with Philip Caputo. Ooh, looks like we've got a foul on the Tigers.
On Minneapolis South, free kick upcoming for the Wildcats.
Looks like we're going to get a free kick from about 15 yards out, 20 yards out. Looks like it's going to be taken by looks like number 11, Orlando, is going to be taking this one. Looks like a little set piece right on the cage. Easy save for the goaltender.
Orlando Escobar, number 11.
Hunter Goff with the ball. Up to Philip Caputo, Adrian Morales. Looks like a lot of quick ball touches here, which is good to see out of the team. Kind of adjusting to the new head coach this year, Coach Turk. As you guys have probably read, he's taken over both the boys and the girls program this year, which from what I understand, is a very unique situation in high school sports in Minnesota. You don't see it with many soccer teams. It's like a throw in. Throwing for Minneapolis South. Good steal by Adrian Morales. Hunter Goff playing the long ball. Looks like a foul from behind by Adrian Morales. Looks like we got a free kick coming up. Looks like it's about 35 yards out for the for Mateo Perez. Looks like he plays a low ball. Nice clear by Daniel Gonzalez. Looks like Jake Coleman on the defensive play. Out of bounds off Minneapolis. Throw in for the Wildcats. Looks like Jake Coleman in on the throw in. Way to shield with your body. Number 11 there, Orlando Esquivel. And the run from Dalton. Good physical play. Good use of the body.
Pretty good fight for the ball there.
Looks like the play is going to get a little physical here. Got some shoulders and good brand of Minnesota soccer going on right here. Good header by Jackson Stavros. Sam Ginther on the ball. And he tries to make the outlet pass to Dalton Hunstead, who gets the ball here. Got Ryan Erickson. Nice little cross. Good defensive play. Looks like it's going to be a throw in for the Wildcats. Side ref gave it to the Wildcats. We'll have a throw in by Daniel Gonzalez. Looking for some ball control here. Looks like they're going to pull it back. Hunter Goff over to the left side to Jake Kolemainen. The header into Sam Ginther. See what Sam can do here. Makes a few moves, makes a good turn. He's trying to get to the end line. Just got clogged up a little bit. Was looking for Ryan Erickson out front. And looks like they're just clearing it out, booting it downfield. Looks like we've got Orlando Esquivel down on the ground. Looks like he pulled up lame. He's grabbing his thigh a little bit. Looks like entering the game is number 2. He does not appear on our roster.
Number 2, Aaron Soleil-Nino.
You may have caught the name there over the PA announcer. He's not on the current roster they gave us today, so we'll get that name for you and let you know who he is. We've got number 2. His name is Farron Soleil-Jimeno. He got added to the roster today. Good to see some young blood out there. Take a throw in for Daniel Gonzalez-Picard. The Wildcats have really held the ball in the Minneapolis side of the field for most of the game here. We just got unlucky on that one corner kick.
A lot of seniors on the roster this year starting out. 9 of them.
Experience.
Hopefully that experience shows through. In the meetings early season, Coach Turk was talking a lot about the senior senior leadership they had and the top end heavy, which he also said there's a lot of skill out here, a lot of individual skill that he's hoping to mesh together into a real cohesive team this year. It's like our ref is having a little discussion with one of the Minneapolis players. Looks like 10 yards is a little hard to see from where he is. There he goes. It's a good ball in. Headed out of bounds by Minneapolis here. Throw in with Jake Coleman for the Wildcats. Gets it in towards the box. It's one thing I remember about last year's team. We had Anders Broman. His throw-ins were basically like free kicks. He could really launch it all the way into the net almost from that side. So we're missing that a little bit, but looks like we've got some nice set plays going here from our throw-ins. We'll see how our transition is here. If we can get it back on defense. Good job by Andrew Morales. Jake Coleman back to Hunter Goff. So he's looking to switch fields. A little unlucky on that touch. No harm, no foul. Shot went wide on Jack Hillesheim.
Out of bounds, goal kick Wildcats.
Looks like we've got a few Wildcats on the sidelines warming up here. Okay. Looking to come in, number 7, Emilio Herrera Leon. And number 4, Carlos Melgar are warming up. Looks like a foul from behind there on Jake Coleman and down on the ground. It's a tough kid, he can take it. Free kick here for Jackson Stavros.
Stavros, number 14 on the Jake Shore Wildcats.
Gets a good leg on it. Nice switch into the field. Daniel Gonzalez-Picard putting it in towards the box. Ryan Erickson making a good run. They're forced to punch it out of bounds for the throw in on the Wildcats. He's going to put it in short to number 2, Farron Sol Jimeno. They're going to get a shot on net. Good punch out by Jack Hillesheim there.
Shot taken, number 10, T. Erickson.
Clearing the ball out of bounds by Daniel Gonzalez-Picard to let our transition players come back. Nice save by Jack Hillesheim. Looks like a good clear by Farron Sol Jimeno. Way to shield the ball out there by Sam Ginther to get the possession for the Wildcat throw-in. It's like Daniel took an elbow to the face there a little bit. Seems to be recovered. It's like the field is starting to tilt a little bit towards the Wildcat end for a little bit here. So the Wildcats can pull it back together and gain some possession again. Shot well over the frame.
Goal kick Wildcats. Shot taken by Kate Erickson, number 10, is out of bounds.
Jack Hillesheim is going to play it short to Jackson Stavros. And a little bit of a missed touch there by Philip Caputo to put it out of bounds for a Minneapolis throw-in. Looks like off the Minneapolis player, out of bounds, out the end line. Looks like Jake Kolemainen might have taken a leg across the stomach right there.
2 substitutions for the Wildcats. Onto the field, number 4, Carlos Melgar. Number 7, Emilio Ferreira.
Looks like we have Dalton Hunstead and Daniel Gonzalez-Picard coming out.
16. Dalton Hunstead. 21, Daniel Gonzalez.
Looks like we are having a handball in the box on Adrian Morales. Handball or a foul?
Clock is stopped.
And a PK, first PK of the year. Unfortunate play.
Will result in a penalty kick for Minneapolis South. The clock is stopped for the penalty kick.
And we'll see if the Wildcats can survive this little scare. So it's not a PK, it's a
Correction on the call. It is not a penalty kick. It is a foul on the Wildcats. Clock continues to run.
a little bit of confusion here with the sidelines. I don't think I have ever seen this situation ever. It's inside the box. I'm not sure why they can't even get a full 10 yards. Jack Hillesheim comes out with a beautiful save off his hand. I have never seen that in watching all my soccer years.
Good job, team working together. Kept that out of the box.
The one guy that could use his hands was the guy that came flying out at it. Well played. We'll have to find out at halftime what the call was there. It was a very unique play. Looks like the fouls are tilting towards the Wildcats here. Got to clean up their play with 14 minutes left in the first half. Nice save by Jack Hillesheim.
Shot for the Tigers, number 3.
Gets a good leg on it. Let's see if we can gain some possession. We got to be first to those balls. We got to get those in the air and get control. Ryan Erickson, little speedster for the Eagle Wildcats. Short in stature, but he might be the fastest guy out on that field. He's using his body to shield it and just got run right over.
Tigers, free kick. The Wildcats.
So Jackson Stavros will take this free kick after the ref has a little discussion. Oh, looks like he's going to talk to both the players. Maybe just trying to calm them down and make sure the game stays nice and clean. Oof. Had opportunity there. Sam Ginther pulling it down, getting it over on the left side to Jake Kolemainen. Nice little pass over to number 4, Carlos Melgar. Tries to put it on frame a little bit outside.
Tigers.
Good head by Adrian Morales to get the ball down. Looks like we're doing a little bit of watching here from the Wildcats. Got to gain some possession. We've seen Ryan Erickson score on those where he pressures the goalie like that. Last year's season, I think he had 2 like that. So it's good to see him putting the pressure on. Quick throw in by Jake Kolemainen to Philip Caputo, number 13. A little misplay on the ball there to try to get it to Sam Ginther. Now Sam's got it. 2 guys converge on him. Philip Caputo with the slide tackle. Looks like they called him for. Didn't like him being on the ground that one. Nice job by Jackson Stavros there to get the ball down on the ground. Let's see if the Wildcats can gain some possession here and hang on to it for a little bit. Good ball up to Ryan Erickson. He's taking it to the corner. Gains the corner kick, though.
Out of bounds off Minneapolis South. Across the end line. That's a corner kick for the Wildcats. This will be their second.
Oh, looks like they're giving him a throw-in only.
Direction is a throw-in, not a corner kick. Throw-in, Wildcats.
Quick boot by Carlos Melgar there to get it to the center. See if the Wildcats can get a little control. Jake Kolemainen tries to play it in towards the box. Ooh, Ryan Erickson nearly had the attempt on frame. See if we can switch fields. Nice job, Wildcats switching fields to the right side here. Carlos Melgar. Ooh, no call. I think the ref was shielded by some players on that one. The game started, there were very few Minneapolis South fans in the house, and now it looks like they've got a pretty good cheering section. Made the travel from Minneapolis down. Oh, Ryan Erickson, a speedster with the ball. Let's see if we can get a shot out of this. Here we go. Oh, nice little chip in on net. Just couldn't quite get it by the goaltender. Had the angle cut off. The Wildcats are really pushing forward on they're keeping 2 back. Looks like Jackson Stavros and Hunter Goff are going to be our center backs for the game here. Ryan Erickson with a little overplay on the header to put it out of bounds. Throw in for the Minneapolis South team. Looks like we've got a sub coming in for Egan, number 6, Sebastian Moreno. Hamad coming in for Adrian Morales. Sebastian's another one of our sophomores on the squad this year. Looks like we've only got, actually looks like Sebastian is the only sophomore on the squad right now. As was mentioned earlier, we're very top heavy with juniors and seniors. Playing a little popcorn on the left side there. Now the Wildcats gain control. Looks like it just crossed over that sideline for a throw-in for the Minneapolis team. Off an unlucky kick by Hunter Goff there. Managed to get the South guy right in the head. Ooh, that's dangerous. Shot just left of the frame. Goal kick for Jack Hillersheim. Looking with 7 minutes and 42 seconds left in the first half here. Wildcats down 1-0 on an early goal with 12 minutes into the game. It's been a pretty evenly played game so far. Early on it was the Wildcats, and then later on in the half it was the Tigers taking control. Some nice footwork by Sam Ginther. Going for the quick throw in here up the line. Gonna go to the middle to Philip Caputo. Looks like they got something out on the left. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Good play by number 2, Miguel Brando for the Minneapolis South team to gain control there. Just overplayed it out of bounds a little bit. Throw in for the Wildcats. Looks like it's number 12, Jay Kolemainen. Ooh, that one right in the face. Looks like he's shaking it off. Good for him. Looks like that was a rude awakening for Sebastian coming into the game, taking that one right off the chin. Looks like he's okay, shaking it off. Looks like we have Dalton Hunstead getting ready to check back into the game here for number 2, I believe, Ferran Sol Jimeno. On the next stoppage of play. Ooh, speed demon Ryan Erickson here, causing a nice little turnover. Nice control by Sam Ginther. Looks like they're playing the ball back. They're putting it upfield. Ooh, that's a dangerous play right there. Looks like he got away with it. Carlos Melgar on the ball, putting it to the middle. Jackson Stavros trying to switch fields. Looks like we're in a little bit of a good header by Hunter Goff there to take it away from danger.
Free kick, Jackson Stavros, number 14.
It's good to see in the stands here. We've got the Lady Varsity squad here going off to get ready for their game here at 7:30. Going to get some warm-ups in. Oh, a nice shot by Sam Ginther. Just got a little too much leg on it, popped it right over the frame.
Number 3, goal kick Tigers.
Looks like we're getting our subs coming in now. Number 6, Chris Parshall, coming in for number 23, Noah Lee for the Tigers.
Back in for the Wildcats, number 16, Dalton Hunstead.
Dalton Hunstead in for the Wildcats.
Goal kick South.
South goalie plays it short. See if we can put some pressure on here and gain some control. We got 4 minutes left in the half, in the first half of the game, for the first game of the 2018 season for these Wildcats. Good play by Hunter Goff just to slow the attack down. Let them make their way back here and get set up to defend. Throw in and a little mistouch by the Tigers. Looks like the ball will be thrown in by number 7, Emilio Herrera Leon for the Wildcats. He's another one of that top heavy. He's one of our juniors here on the Wildcat squad. Good header played by Captain Hunter Goff. Some fancy footwork by number 10, but he's overwhelmed by a handful of Wildcats. They get a little too physical with him. Looks like they're going to have a little chat with Philip Caputo. Looks like we'll have a free kick right from the center line. Plays it short. Up to number 11 there for the Tigers, Mateo Perez. In a dangerous spot, but Hunter Goff clears the ball out. Oh, unlucky touch there. Looks like Philip Caputo was going for Dalton, running up the left side. A little chip by Jay Coleman into the middle. No one was there. Good coverage by Carlos Melgar. Hunter's going to get his big leg on it. Get it upfield. Got to win those balls in the air, guys. There you go. Get the open guy. Sam Ginther lets it go through smartly to Ryan Erickson. Sam Ginther gets a good head on it and gets the free. Oh, looks like he saw it off of Sam Ginther on the slide. That's an unfortunate. From our vantage point, that looked to be an Egan corner kick there. Not that we're homers, but. Looks like they called him on the slide tackle. Looked pretty clean to me. Jack Hillesheim has to come out and play it outside the box. Gets a good leg on it. Good head by Dalton to get it to Ryan Erickson. That's Sebastian on the ball. Foul there. It's like Jake Coleman will take the free kick. We're down to 1 minute left in the first half. It'd be nice to score one here towards the end. Plays it in a little short. It's Carlos Melgar to the corner. Unlucky on that touch. Tries to serve it up again. Wildcats are putting pressure on. We just can't seem to get control of the ball for more than a couple attempts here. Good ball by Sam Ginther to get it down to Philip Caputo. Looks like we got to spread out a little bit. We got 3 guys in a little tight area. Nice defensive play there by number 4, Carlos Melgar. And that'll bring it to the end of the first half. Wildcats are down 1-0 on an early goal by Jude Nair from the Minneapolis South team. Looks like we're going to take a break, and we'll be back for the second half of Egan Wildcat soccer. Welcome back here to the second half as the Egan Wildcats are taking on their opponents from Minneapolis South, the Tigers. We are just getting ready to start the second half here with the Wildcats down 1-0. Early goal was scored in the game by number 20, Jude Nair from Minneapolis South. And all in all, it was a pretty good start to the game by the Wildcats. I think in the first 20 minutes or so, they really had possession. And then the game evened out a bit. So this will be a good challenge to see if they can come back from the 1-goal deficit. And we're on.
So it looks like we're starting out with the same players on the field as we did in the first half.
It's nice to see some consistency here and let the boys kind of get in a rhythm. And we have a whistle. We are unsure what happened. So during halftime, we got an explanation of that call in the first half where there was a pass back to the goaltender, and the goaltender played it with his hand, which is not allowed. So they called a foul at the spot where he played the ball, and that's why they had that kind of odd play in the first half. Not sure what happened there, but we got a free ball for the Wildcats. The side judge maybe wasn't quite ready at the sideline. Looks like Ryan Erickson coming back to get the ball. Playing it to number 13, Philip Caputo. Oh, a nice run by Ryan Erickson. That boy's got some speed. Beautiful slide tackle to keep that going.
Sam Ginther on the outside.
Nice wheels to pick it up. He's going to shield the ball, get the throw in for the Wildcats. It's nice to see the aggression and the speed out of these boys, staying fresh early season. That's one of Turk's things. Coach Turk is big into making sure the boys have their fitness. So the rumor is they've been doing some running and getting themselves ready to play 90 minutes of soccer.
This is the first year under Coach Turk's leadership for the Eagan Wildcats. Last year he coached the girls varsity team, had a very successful season, took them all the way through state.
Yeah, I believe that was his third state championship in 4 years. Took 2016, they didn't win that one, but they won 14, 15, and again last year in 17. So it's an impressive run for Coach Turk. I think the boys are hoping that rubs off on them a little bit, and they make that run to state. I know one of their team goals was to make it to the bank, as they said. Good run by Ryan Erickson, putting pressure on again. The goalie just has to boot it up and out, and he puts it out of bounds.
Throw in from Jake Colemine.
He's making his way upfield a little bit, gaining a few extra yards. Looks like we're gaining a little control. We're starting this game starting the second half kind of like we started the first half, keeping control, switching fields here, which is nice to see. Nice little ball by Ryan Erickson to Philip Caputo. Nice run, and beautiful save by the goaltender. Yes, and there's the finish by Ryan Erickson. I think they took about 4 attempts at that one. Wasn't pretty, but we'll take it. Goal by Ryan Erickson. Beautiful play, celebrating with his teammates.
Brings the game to even at 1-1. Eagan Wildcats against the South Minneapolis Tigers.
Looks like the goaltender might have been a little shaken up while he was driving around out there. He made a couple beautiful saves, effort saves on those first 2 shots, but just could not keep it out. It's nice to see the boys continue and pressure and finish like that. We've got a brand new ball game. Looks like the Wildcats are going to get another attempt on net. Oh, just barely over by Sam Ginther. Good attempt.
Scoring for the Wildcats, number 10, Ryan Erickson. Assist to number 2, Karen Soleil-Camino.
Could hear over the PA there. The goal was scored by Ryan Erickson with the assist given to number 2, Farron Soleil Jimeno. Nice to see one of those new varsity guys getting on the board with an assist there. That bench has to feel good about coming out. I'm sure they talked at halftime about really trying to control that ball, get some possession, and see what they can make out of it. It's good to see. Now we're getting some pressure going here. Physical play, good play. Nice header by Jackson Stavros to get the ball upfield. Good pressure by Orlando Escobar. And Ryan Erickson with, oh, the goalie made him adjust his shot just enough to put it off the left or right side post. Little unlucky there by Ryan Erickson, but we'll take those attempts all game. It's like a nice defensive play by Jake Coleminen. couldn't quite keep it in bounds. Looks like we've got 2 subs coming in for the Minneapolis South team. Number 11, Mateo Perez, and number 16, Philip Williams coming in. Looks like they're looking to change their fortunes right now and get some fresh blood in there. Ooh, a little bit tied up here on the side. Get a ball into the middle. Ooh, Ryan Erickson gets a head on it. Oh, that's Sam Ginther on the ground that got the head on it. Looks like he had a little collision with the goaltender, but he came up just fine. Still looking as good as ever. There's our athletic trainer heading out there, Deanna Bachland, to take a look at the player from Minneapolis South. Looks like he might have got an elbow or a knee in the face when he was trying to defend that header by Sam Ginther. Interesting fact, we also learned at halftime, the Minneapolis South team this year has their entire schedule is away games. Their field is being worked on, so they're playing in their whites every game. So it's a lot of good laundry for those players.
Number 11 being helped off the field. Number 11 for the Tigers, Mateo Perez. Number 4 is going to take his place. Number 4 for the Tigers, Desmond Lafar.
Yeah, he's looking a little shaky as he walks up here. We got our upcoming games on ETV. You just saw him on the screen there. ETV is doing a great job this year, hosting a bunch of the games. We got on the 18th here coming up against Prior Lake, 25th against Farmington, and the 4th against Apple Valley. Getting a lot of Egan soccer out there for us to see in YouTube land and ETV land. Nice header by Hunter Goff to play the ball down. Looks like the Minneapolis team here is stepping up their aggression and their focus a little bit. Nice play. Ball to the middle, out of bounds. Corner kick. So this is how they scored there on their first goal of the game. Their only goal of the game was off a set piece, off of a corner kick. So we'll see if the Wildcats talked at half about defending this a little better. Looks like a good ball in. Got the head on it. Luckily, number 3 misplayed it there and didn't get the shot off. Philip Caputo. Looks like Minneapolis South player was down there looking for a call, but nothing happening. Game on. Sam Ginther putting some pressure on the goaltender. I always like to see that. You never know when they're going to make a hasty turnover, which they just did. Good ball. Looks like the Wildcats thought they were offsides there, so all 3 of them kind of stopped running on that play, allowed the goaltender to pick it up. Good ball by Jackson Stavros to split the Minneapolis players. Dangerous play, dangerous play. Good job by Daniel Gonzalez-Picard to come back there and play that ball to the outside. Nice job of defending by number 21 for the Wildcats. Quick throw in by Minneapolis. It's like some questioning of what's going on there. A little give and go here with the Wildcats. It looks like the ref's letting them play a little bit. Sam Ginther on the pressure. He can't pick it up here. Good pressure by Sam Ginther to cause that goaltender to just put it out of bounds.
It's another throw in by Jake Kolemainen.
Ooh, plays it to the center to wide open Philip Caputo. See if he puts it on frame. Makes an attempt, just couldn't quite square his body around to get that on frame. Have to say a thank you to our ball boys out there. Looks like we've got some of the freshman or sophomore team being the ball boys for the game today.
A couple substitutions for the Tigers.
Captain game number 19, Hassan, and number 15, Marshall Urban.
We're seeing a lot of subbing coming out of the Washington or the Minneapolis South team here. Looks like they're trying to keep some fresh legs in there. These early season games can be tough. They haven't had more than a couple of weeks of practice, captain's practice, and practice with the team. So far, we haven't seen any cramping or anything. It's a beautiful day for soccer out here. It's probably in high 70s, a little overcast, so we don't have to see the sun too much. Looks like we're good at corner kick for Egan. Looks like the corner kick will be taken by Jake Kolemainen here, moving up from the left side to take the corner kick. I know yesterday in practice, the boys worked on set pieces the whole practice, so we'll see if any of that stuck. Looks like he played it to Ryan Erickson up at the top. Just couldn't quite get the clean touch on it. Good ball by Jackson Stavros. Nice ball by Jake Kolemainen, putting it in for Ryan Erickson. Nice play by the goaltender to shield the ball. Shield the ball with his body to keep Ryan Erickson from getting ahead on it. Here we go again, a unforced error. Goaltender cut the angle nicely there and saved the shot by Philip Caputo. Got a good strong leg on that one. Looks like we're gonna get another throw-in for the Egan Wildcats.
Throw-in from Danny Gonzalez on this one.
Looks like we have an injury. Number 5 for the Minneapolis South team, Nathan Garenbeck Miller.
17 coming in for Nathan.
Hamza Mohammed, senior attack.
Hamza Mohammed, number 17, in the game from Minneapolis South.
We resume with the throw-in. Plays it back. Looks like we're gonna switch field, see if Adrian can get a foot on it. Sam Ginther controls. Nice little move there. There's a name for that, I'm sure. I just don't remember what it's called. Nice control. Ooh, that was a foul. Number 7 there, played it from behind. Nice little individual effort there by Sam Ginther to keep control of that ball. Looks like Orlando Esquivel is going to take the free kick after he gets his 10 yards. Looks like they're going to put a 3-person wall up in front of him. Plays it to the middle. Looks like we gained a corner kick out of it.
Bounds off the Tigers corner kick.
Jake Colamainen on this corner kick.
Kick will be from the far side. Jake Colamainen, number 12, with the kick for the Wildcats.
Looks like we're bringing the left-footed one over there to take these ones from the right side. Ooh, nice ball to the middle. Oh, Hunter Goff got that 6'2" frame up there. Just couldn't get his head on it. And we've got another sub coming in for Minneapolis South. Looks like number 5 is coming in. Back in, Nathan Garenbeck Miller.
Back in again, Nathan Garenbeck Miller, number 5. Minneapolis number 16, Philip Williams.
Goaltender's motioning for everyone to move up. He's going to put a big leg on it. Jake Colamainen takes it down with the body. A little bit of a dangerous play there, but game on. Nice shielding by Hunter Goff. A little bit of misplay there to put it out of bounds by the Wildcat bench. Throw in for number 7, Connor Garber. Oop. Looks like Jake Colamainen defending number 20. Oop. Nice job playing it back. Sam Ginther looks like he's going to switch fields. Beautiful. Over to Ryan Erickson to see if his speed on the outside can take it. Oh, I see a handful of jersey there, but the ref's going to let him play. Boys will be boys. Truer words not spoken. Ref's letting him play a little bit today. Out of bounds off Egan. Orlando Escoval with the ball to Philip Caputo. And out of bounds again. Looks like this pressure is wearing down on the Minneapolis South team a little bit. See if Philip can switch the fields here. Makes a little pullback move. Oh, unfortunately, took an odd bounce off the turf, off the grass, out of bounds. Throw in for Minneapolis. Good step up by Daniel. A little push from behind. Looks like Daniel Gonzalez-Picard will take a free kick here.
On the kick, Daniel Gonzalez, number 21.
Puts it up to the top of the box. No one there for Egan. Here's where we got to be careful. They're making a. Looks like our defenders are back though. Nice job by Adrian Morales. Playing physical.
Nice, Sam. Good. Nice ball movement.
It looks like the ball out of bounds off of Egan for a Minneapolis throw-in. Quick throw and caught him off guard a little bit. Ready to force him outside. Nice job by the defenders there. Looks like a couple players got a little tied up. Looks like Jackson Stavros got tied up there, but no harm, no foul. Or there was a foul on Minneapolis South. Jackson Stavros with the free kick here. Plays it to Hunter Goff in the middle. Up to Philip Caputo. Ooh. Uses the ref as a shield. Up to Jake Colamainen, looking to make. Ooh, good job by Ryan Erickson pressuring the goalie. He was right at the edge of the box there. He couldn't decide if he could use his hands or not, so he smartly played it with his feet. Sam Ginther with throw in. Playing it to Farron Soleil Jimeno. Looks like another throw in from Jake Kolemainen from almost in the corner. Philip Caputo goes for the spin move and just has it taken off his feet. Nice job by Adrian Morales. Looks like a little tied up there, and Washington player might have got some cleats in the back. Looks like the ref's having a little discussion with him. I think he might have embellished his embellished the foul just a little bit. But he's looking good. He's looking like he's ready to play. He's had a good, solid game there. Number 19 for the Minneapolis team. Ooh. Now we got some people. Who is that? Philip Caputo. Looks like there's a little pushing and shoving going on.
Ref's going to have a conversation with both of them.
It's probably the right move to calm things down. These teams played last year, and they, I believe the Wildcats won a 2-1 game. There was some chippiness during that game, though. It got pretty physical towards the end, so it's a good thing the ref has taken time to calm things down. Looks like he's delivered yellow cards to both Philip Caputo of the Wildcats and number 10, number Tate Erickson of Minneapolis South. Both those players will leave the game. Let their jets cool a little bit. Good move by the ref to get him out there.
Yellow card cautions issued one each team. Minneapolis South, number 10, Tate Erickson. The Wildcats, number 13, Philip Caputo. 10 yellow cards. 59-39.
Looks like it's going to result in a free kick for Minneapolis South here.
Stop for the yellow cards. They lose the free kick for Minneapolis South.
So Jake Coleman clears it out to Ryan Erickson on the run. Let's see if his speed comes in again. He's got someone coming down the backside. Sam Ginther on the ball. Off of his hip. Nice play by Hunter Goff, using that long leg to take it away. So it's Hunter again. Just a bit of a miss hit there by Minneapolis South, killing their nice drive they had going. We're down just under 20 minutes left in the second half. Throw in for Jake Kolemainen of Egan Wildcats. Let's see if the boys can calm the game down a little bit here and get some possession. It's Daniel Gonzalez on the ball. Being pressured by Sam Kendricks. Nice little flip by Sam Ginther. Ball onto the goaltender for the Minneapolis South team. Jackson Stavros with the header. Another throw in for Washington, or Minneapolis South. have Minneapolis, Washington stuck in my head for some reason. Looks like the ball did go out of bounds before the kick. We have a throw in from Daniel Gonzalez-Picard. Nice little touch by Sam Ginther. See if he can get that ball up. Almost seems like both teams are trying to get a little too pretty with the footwork here. Not looking for the open guy. Nice little play. Jake Coleman to put it out of bounds, stop the rush.
Great save there.
So we got a throw in for Miguel Brandau. Got a pretty good arm on him. Ooh, the bicycle kick attempt. Very rarely do you see that work in high school soccer. I'll give him bonus points for the attempt. It's Ferran Soleil Jimenez. Getting outbodied a little bit by a bigger opponent, but he has the hustle. Nice moves. Oh, plays the ball to the backside, but no one's there to make the run. This could be trouble. Nice job by Jack Hillesheim to get it out of harm's way. Good ball by Adrian Morales to Sam Ginther. Over to Ferran Soleil Jimenez to Daniel. Oh, barely offside by Ryan Erickson.
Offside, Wildcats is the call.
I know that's a play they're looking for, to hit him on full sprint like that. It's a close play, but the ref ruled him offsides. Nice job by Adrian Morales to gather the ball. Again, looks like we're switching fields. Hunter Goff has the odd deflection. Looks like he'll play this one out of bounds. Nice touch to get it over to Daniel. Well, the ref held on that one to call the offsides, but Ryan Erickson, he knew it. You could tell by the look on his body language when he was running. Got a couple more subs looking to check in here at our next stoppage. Dalton Hunstead will be coming in for the Wildcats. And Abdi Hakim Limi from Minneapolis South. Hunter Goff shielding the ball. And looks like he got his feet taken out on him on the second attempt there. Free kick for Hunter Goff. Jake Coleman putting some pressure on number 19. Oh. Some physical play here on the left side. It's nice, shielding his body, using his body to shield. Ooh, the ref plays advantage on that one, I guess. Nice job by Jack Hillesheim to come out and play that one. Took away a dangerous opportunity for the Minneapolis player there. Looks like we're finally going to get our subs. Also coming in is Connor Garber for the Minneapolis South team. Looks like Ferran Soleil Jimenez is coming out for the Egan Wildcats.
Substitutions for the Wildcats in the game. Returning is number 16, Dalton Hunstead. Coming out, Ferran Soleil Jimenez, number 2, Minneapolis South. 21.
These are two pretty equal squads here based on what we've seen so far this game. It's a very competitive match. It's good to see the boys coming out and putting forth good effort this first game of the season.
Nice, Marshall.
Looks like Coach Turk has the whole bench up and standing. They're ready to go. Looks like we've got a couple more subs. Not going to let them in yet. Looks like we'll have returning Philip Caputo for the Wildcats and Tate Erickson for Minneapolis South. It's a good ball by number 7, Emilio Herrera Leon, getting it up to Ryan Erickson. He's going to put that little outside burst on. And, oh, a nice save by the goaltender, ends up on top of it. That was a tricky one, took a little deflection. Clock has been stopped. Looks like a player took it into the goal. Banged his hip a little bit. See if he can walk it off. And it looks like they will be subbing out the defender who just went down due to the stoppage in play.
12 minutes left in the second half, still 1-1.
Stop for the injury on the field. Substitutions for the Wildcats. Back in Philip Caputo, number 13.
Philip Caputo comes in for Sam Ginther.
Back into Garrison, number 10. Also back in for the Tigers, Nelson Monet, number 18.
And the ref waves the game back on. The goaltender is going to get a goal kick here. Game on. Nice header by Jake Kolmainen. Good pressure by Ryan Erickson again. And because of that pressure, the Egan Wildcats get a corner kick. Nice job, Ryan. This corner kick will be taken by number 7, Emilio Herrera Leon, on the right side, or left side, excuse me. Plays it long, and goal for the Egan Wildcats, an own goal. He put a beautiful curve on that, and it tricked the goalie just a little bit, right off his hands. And the goalie, that's a tough one. That's a beautiful corner kick taken by number 7, Emilio Herrera Leon.
The goalie just had his hands on it, fell back a bit, right into the goal.
That is a tough one. It's 11 minutes and 26 seconds
Wildcats
left.
up by 2, 11 and a half minutes to go. Up 2-1.
Now they can see if they can hang on to this lead that they've developed here in the second half. Dare I say we're a second half team? Good step up by Jake Kolmainen. Looks like a throw in for Minneapolis South. That young man has quite the arm. Hunter Goff coming across to put it out of bounds. Slow down the attack.
Unassisted in the 68th minute, time of the goal, 68 minutes, 34 seconds. Wildcats goal scored by Emilio Herrera, unassisted, the time 68-34.
It's a strong throw in by Minneapolis, headed down by the Wildcats. This is a dangerous play. Looks like we were able to stop him. Philip Caputo with the clear. Looks like Jake Kolmainen with the good stop. Keeps it off the end line and gets a throw in. Jake Kolmainen with the throw in up the line. Pretty good arm on that kid too. Nice job. And out of bounds off of number 4, Desmond Lefebvre. Excuse me.
Substitution for the Wildcats.
Oh, this is a new substitution. We have number 8, Jack Bland, coming in. Coming off is Orlando Escobar. I believe this is Jack's first appearance of the game. He is the other sophomore. We have 2 sophomores on the squad. Jack Bland is the other. Makes his first appearance as a Egan Wildcat varsity. Congrats, Jack. See if you can add a little fire. Oh, beautiful play by Ryan Erickson. Just snuck over the end line, or the sideline. Nice play by Jack. Throw in for Minneapolis. And out of bounds again off of Danielle Gonzalez-Picard. We're letting them march down the fields with throw-ins here. Hopefully we can gain some control. Oh. Philip Caputo gets taken down. Playing the ball out wide. Oh, mistouches it out of bounds. That's unfortunate. We are at 8 minutes and 25 seconds left in this game. Wildcats are up 2-1 on goals by Ryan Erickson and Emilio Herrera-Leon, both in the second half of the game. Nice step by Philip Caputo. We even have a mini pit here. Maybe you can hear them on the audio, cheering on their squad. Looks like we have a throw in for the Egan Wildcats. Throw in by Jake Coleman into Philip Caputo. Ooh, there's that attempted bicycle kick. Another one. Oh, a little physical play by Jake Coleman in there.
On the Wildcats, free kick for the Tigers.
Looks like the Wildcats are pushing back a little bit to play a little more defensively. The goalie's coming up to take this free kick. And Dalton Hunstead knocks her down. Looks like we've dropped back now into having the majority of our players in the back half. Missed touch by Dalton there. Puts it out of bounds. Throw in from Minneapolis. And we've got 2 subs. 2 more subs coming in from Minneapolis. These players are hustling off to get on there. We're down to 6 minutes and 35 seconds left in this game. Game on. Nice job by Jack Bland to clear that ball out. Again, a quick throw in. You can see the little bit of desperation on Minneapolis South here. They're starting to push to get everything going forward. Ball out of bounds off of Jack Bland. Throw in for Minneapolis. Oh, good header by Jake Coleman. Ooh, and he took an elbow to the face on that one. Looks like the ref is reaching for a card right away. Yellow card for number 22, Hassam Adine. Looks like he threw a little elbow there as he went up. I don't know if it was intentional, but it was very clear.
74-29 is the time.
Looks like Jake Coleman is up and fine. Ooh. I believe I miscalled that. The yellow card was on number 19, Awis Hassan. My apologies to the other gentleman. Free kick by Jack Hillesheim, gets it to half. Jack Bland plays it back to Jackson Stavros. Puts it up into the Egan half. There goes the speedster, Ryan Erickson. Here's the pressure on the goalie again. Nice job by the goaltender to keep it out of danger. Nice job by Dalton Hunstead. Now let's see if the boys can keep control. Good ball. Just off frame and out of bounds. Comes a goal kick. We've got a sub coming in. Sam Ginther is re-entering the game for number 13, Philip Caputo.
The Wildcats in the game, Sam Ginther, number 3. Moving off is number 13, Philip Caputo.
Philip's been playing a high-energy game today. He had a very solid effort, I would say. Well-deserved rest for him. Here comes Sam with the fresh legs, the instant impact, putting the pressure on the defenders. Comes Jake Coleman with another throw-in, taking his time. And there we go. Plays it up to Ryan Erickson. There's Sam Ginther. Ooh, nice switch of the field to Dalton. There's Jack Bland. These the players that came in fresh for the Wildcats are looking pretty good out there. Ooh. Little slide tackle there. I think the Wildcats are just happy to keep it in the back half here. Good play by Jake Coleman down to Adrian. Adrian again to Emilio Herrera-Leon, our second goal scorer, puts it out of bounds in the Wildcat half.
Substitution for Minneapolis South, returning to number 20.
We have another sub for the Wildcat, or for the Washington Tigers coming in. It's number 20, Jude Nair, their goal scorer. There's 3 minutes left on the clock. And the Wildcats seem pretty happy to just keep putting it downfield. Playing the possession game. Another throw in. Sam Ginther putting instant pressure on. Nice job, Sam. Way to shield the ball there. Use your body. Gain possession for the Wildcats. Looks like we'll switch throw in here. Got Jake Coleman going for the throw in. Down in the corner to Sam Ginther. Sam's going to play the ball. Unlucky out of bounds touch there. That's all right. We're down to 2 minutes left in the game here for the Wildcats with a 2-1 lead. Beautiful pressure put on by Sam Ginther to cause that ball to go out of bounds. It's a risky game they're playing, having their goaltender outside the box playing the ball like that. Ooh, handball. Handball called there. Looks like Sam Ginther is gonna, oh. That ball was taken by number 7, Emilio Herrera-Leon. Dalton Hunstead doing a nice job on the sideline. Crossing the ball over to Sam Ginther. Tigers are really starting to look a little harried. They're going up with all they got, and they're misplaying the ball a little bit. Wildcat throwing with 1 minute left on the clock. Good throw by Jake Coleman, and down into the end, Ryan Erickson with the speed. Oh, nice play by the goalie coming out and cutting down the angle. The goalie for South today has made some good saves. Looks like the throw in here for the Wildcats with 26 seconds left. They're going to take their sweet old time, get it into the offensive half. Wildcat throw in again. This may be it right here for the Wildcats. Looks like we're going to start the season with a victory. Well, there are the Wildcats celebrating with their second goal scorer there. Emilio Herrera Leon being mugged by his teammates, celebrating. It's nice to see some of the new blood on the squad get a goal. There's Jack Hillersheim, who had a good game, made a beautiful save. But that's going to finish it up here from the Wildcat Stadium. The Eagan Wildcats take it 2-1 over Minneapolis South Tigers. Thank all you out there in ETV land for watching the game with us. Signing off, Wildcat Stadium.